was. It was like a split second.
Hi, friends. I am so thankful I get to send you a hello, hi, hola from my home. This week we will be officially beginning distance learning. Be sure that you are, go that direction, that you are all checking Blooms for the latest updates. So hey, let's begin Doodles with Danielle. I'd like to thank my sponsor, Lotion, because if you don't use it, your mom will worry that you need a manicure every time she watches you draw. I used it, Mom. So, today's drawing is going to be a turtle. Follow drawing with me. Rules for art. Be brave. Just do it. Art is a process. You improve with practice. Draw lightly at first. Be proud of your art. If you want to get better, practice a lot. Use the eraser gently. Don't overuse it. Include details that tell the setting. Love your art. Show it to your friends and family. So, when I look at the picture, I first notice that he has these kind of like, it's going to be like making a letter H. So I'm going to first make a curve that kind of looks like a letter H, the lines of it, and then another curve kind of looks like a letter H. Now, around the edge, I'm also going to do another one that kind of goes around it, and another one that kind of goes around it. From there, I'm going to draw just a little bit of an arch that kind of goes there. Now, I think I actually would like to make these just a little bit longer. From there, I'm going to slowly connect them together like that. Here's the little bit of a crazy part here. I'm going to bring just a tiny bit of area right there, and then I'm going to make really big circle. Then I'm going to do the same thing here, just a little bit down. You can also do the circle first, which will totally be fine, except the circle's not going to go all the way out. So now we have these two really big eyes. And here, he's got just a little bit of a mouth about right here. Starting to look like it now. Okay, now again, his eyes have these big giant circles right there for his pupils. And then I'm also going to lightly include a layer like I did last time. I have it super light because I actually am hoping that you will add any color that you would like. There we go. So later on, you can add lots of extra details. He might have little things like, spots, dots, whatever you'd like. You can add those on there. There's a ton. So take a look at his spotting is definitely unique. So again, a lot of times with anime or with cartoons, they usually have just a tiny bit of white somewhere on their eyes that just kind of shows a little bit of a shine. And then just color that in black. Okay. So next, we're going to go ahead and just do, I think I'm going to do his shell. Now his shell, surprisingly, let's see, when I'm looking at it, I'm looking at proportions, and the drawing that I'm looking at kind of has a little bit of a thing that goes right from his eye. Then the bottom of his shell goes from right to here. So I'm going to somehow, using these two lines, just somehow connect them. Again, doesn't have to be perfect. And then under his shell, there's like a little bit of an outer edge of the turtle shell. So I'm also going to draw a line. Doesn't have to be perfect. Like that. Okay, we'll go back to some of the other designs later. The next thing is going to be one of his little fins. So from here, he's going to have just a little bit of a neck. And it's kind of like, I'm going to go down like that. And then I'm going to connect it right about here like that. It kind of curves up. Okay. From there, he has a little bit of a fin. So I'm going to draw like that. And a little bit of parallel line, but it does get bigger here. The next part, be creative, have fun. It's going to be, whoop. This line right here can be angled down just a little. Now, you have the option of going straight. I'll do that really fast, which totally is fine. Or, to add a little extra detail, if you'd like, you can do just a little bit of like little arcs. Whatever's easiest. Okay, now down here with his body again, we'll add just a little bit more. And then right about here, I'm going to draw, so I just drew this kind of shape here. Now, from here, I'm going to draw again a line that kind of starts out parallel, but then it gets bigger. And his fin goes bigger. It actually goes from right to about the middle, no, the top part here, sorry. So from about right there, it starts to curve out. That means I'm gonna lightly erase just a bit of it. Now, I'm gonna do a big curve again. And then this one, same thing. And just connect them. Okay, cool. And then just add a little bit of a tiny row of some body here till we get to the very end. And then right here, closer to the end of him, there's just going to be a giant fin that goes up, little fin that goes out and up, and then a few arches. There you go. Now, the picture that I'm looking at has a few different pictures. I'm going to just draw a couple, but this is your opportunity. If you're like, no, my turtle from Nemo named Squirt is going to be called Rainbow Fairy, or no, mine is going to be a pirate. No, mine is going to be Chewbacca. Mine is going to be a mashup of Pikachu or Squirtle. Whatever it is, that will affect the type of details that you put on yours. The last thing I'm going to go over with you is simply the turtle shell. Again, this is the part where I really want you to get creative. So, turtle shells are pretty complicated. So I'm going to do the best that I can for you. So to start off, it's kind of like he has a little bit of, see, we can maybe start like this. Might just be easiest to do some squares. Again, I am looking at the picture. This is my first time drawing it. with you. And I think I'm going to go with little squares to start. I do see what looks like hexagons, but I think trying to explain that in a video might be a little bit more complicated than I'd like. So I'm going to just bring some lines up. And this part right here is just one more layer of additional areas here. And then sometimes they even have these cute little patterns on them as well. You can add lots of cool colors on these. And this is what makes it pretty neat. So again, have fun. I'm really excited to find out what your little squirt will have and what cool designs and color scheme you come up with. Thanks. Bye-bye.